coming to the Taipei Innovative Textile Application Show. This is the first time for Sousveillance Smart Technology to participate in this exhibition, and it is my honor to present to you all about SVT. SVT is a Taiwan-based company founded in 2016 with 3 founding members in photonics, optics, and chemical process technology field. In our exhibition this year, the focus will be showcasing to the industry circuitry track that is implanted into the textile that is washable, stretchable, flexible, and comfortable. Just like our company motto, Connect Life, SVT started itself working with top research university in Taiwan on developing the connectivity between wearables and computers. Our aim of achieving always working, always connected led us to our patented technology, which enable a totally new user experience on smart wearables. The growing trend of smart wearables is now an integral part of our life. With smartphone, smart watches, smart glass, smart shirt, to even smart shoes, they are all connected to our everyday life. With the inevitable move towards 5G, cloud, and artificial intelligence, all these act as a catalyst to the total smart lifestyle. Our slogan of endless connectivity led us to work towards an integrator on all smart devices. So we are able to have materials such as textile, TPU, PET, ladders, and any conductive conductors that is able to be print-off and conductible. Textile, fabric, and ladders has been the secondary skin of human for thousands of years. SVT target integration is on what we are most comfortable with. The current technology on connecting smart is through 4 methods. Metal wire into textile, weaving conductive threads, coating of conductive polymers, printing conductive ink. These 4 conventional methods have its limitation on cost, washability, flexibility, comfortability, and durability. So SVT does not make conductive material, but we make material conductive. Today, we introduce to the industry the 3D of SVT. We call it as a DNF, DMF, and the other one is called the DCF. When we call DNF, is direct nanoparticles implanted on fabric. So this is the fabric fiber. Every of the fiber strand has the nanoparticles wrapped around it. So it's not a wire, it's not a printed on, it's the nanoparticles wrapped around the fabric. So this creates a permanent conductive trace when electrical signal is passed through. The nanoparticles is able to withstand 100 watt at 60 degrees Celsius. It stretches 150 to 200%, and it can be, the most important, the resistance value can be customized to what the customer requires. With the success of the nano, SVT further developed into DMF, which we call direct mounting onto fabric. This is whereby conductive pad on designated area enable us to have sensors, resistors, capacitors, and other components directly mount onto the fabric that is similar to SMT on electronic devices. The mounted components are robust, water resistant, and it have high design flexibility The real revolution that we want to present this year is in fact what we call as the DCF, double side circuitry on fabric. Basically, we can print circuitry on the front of the fabric and on the back of the fabric. Two-side circuitry on a single piece of fabric, as you can see here. This elevates the level of complexity, compatibility, and creativity to the whole new spectrum of smart wearables. Well, I have explained a lot of DCF, DMF, and everything. So I'm going to show you some pictures of what we have do. So this is the pressure pattern, which is printed onto the fabric itself. It enables as a pressure sensors when you press onto it. This is an RFID pattern. The RFID is not printed on any other things but directly onto the clothing itself. A touch pattern where we mount LED on each side of this, and once you press on it, it basically lights up. And the most interesting things that we have, we are able to print wireless pattern onto here. So this acts as a wireless pad, whereby you can have wireless portable charger placed onto the side of it, and it can charge the whole fabric. Whether you want to light it up, you want to pressure it, or you want to have a motion sensor on it. We can also use it as a thermal pad. Thermal printing is on the clothing itself. You will be able to heat up according to the temperature that you want. We are able to do it even up to an app where you can connect it an adjustable temperature. Here you can see this is a wireless charger, and it charges the whole fabric with the LED mounted on the fabric itself without mechanical connectors. So you can see the LED and the pressure sensors that we have here. And later you can visit our booth. You will be able to see that the LED light bars are on the washing machine, spinning around. This shows the stretchability capability of our ink. We are able to stretch 150% to 200%. If you look at it here, this is the LED mounted on it, and we can stretch. Comfortable and flexible. Designed according to customer specifications. All these are possible to be incorporated onto textile, fabric, and even leathers. So finally, like all company presentation, I like to sell my company again on the product advantages. Why and where we as SVT can help your company to create value on the total supply chain. Our product is flexible because we use the material that you want, that you designated it. Ours is stretchable. Our ink is not limited to any 100 or 50% or 10% stretch. We can stretch up to 200%. Depends on your material. It is washable, as I mentioned just now. We have performed tests at 100 wash, 60 degrees Celsius, and it's still working. Light and thin, reason being that we don't have encapsulation onto the fabric. We mount the component directly on the fabric. But of course, for safety purposes or anything, when the customer requires encapsulation, we are able to do it at the same time. reliable. We have done through the thermal test in chamber, high degrees, low degrees, salt wash and everything. Ours is still working under harsh condition. Low resistance value. The resistance value can be customized. It depends on what the customer wants. You want a high resistance value or a low resistance value, we can customize according to the customer requirement. Most important of all, any materials that you want on fabric and on ladders, we definitely are able to do it. Okay, if there is any question or clarification, please feel free to visit our booth. We have an interactive area over at the site. Please feel free to go and play with it, and then